Hey, what's up? Welcome to the show. Feeling good with Duddy. That's me. Let's go. Okay, and we are back with another episode of Feeling Good with Duddy. As always, I am here with my brother and my co-host, Mr. Jake B. And back by popular demand, today we have Mr. Big Mike and a new guest of the show, Ben Erdreich? Erdreich.
It's okay, everyone fucks
I knew I was going to fucking say it
Everybody
wrong.
fucks
I
it
even
up.
asked him twice right before the show.
Dude, Germans, man, they're assholes.
Erdreich.
That's why they fucking, that's why the language is
Erdreich.
hard.
Yes.
Erdreich.
Okay, not getting any Germans on the show. Okay.
Yeah, well,
We already have one.
You have a half one.
Nice.
Half-breed German.
Nice.
Yeah.
Right
Got our
on.
eyes on you, bro.
Yeah, dude.
We're watching it.
It's okay, I'm also Jewish, so
Yeah.
that makes up for it.
So are me and Jake.
Cancels each other out.
Fuck
That's right.
yeah,
We
dude.
talked about this.
100% Ashkenazi.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah,
baby.
there you go. So yeah, we are on the road. We're still on the Dirty Heads 311 Interrupters, Dreamers, and Bikini Trill tour. We are on a day off here in Atlanta, Georgia,
Atlanta.
and we are in the hotel room. We got it set up super professionally, and we're ready to go.
I feel ready to go. We got
feel
a
ready
beautiful
to go.
view to the right. You guys can't see it, but we do see a rooftop pool that's just kind of below us and across the street. And so far, it's just a big, chubby, brown, like super tan bronze dude who's been laying out there all day. We're waiting for some
Fucking-
hot chicks
like
to get
a
out. by the
Southern
way.
biscuit, just
So
He
tan.
that
is-
being
he
said,
might be
we've been
burned.
staring at him.
Yeah, we've been
Burnt
checking it out.
biscuit.
This guy needs to go inside. He is. I don't know if
Fuck
he's
yeah.
red or what's going on, but he needs to get inside.
So, we had Mike on last week, and, people really enjoyed that. And if you
broke
didn't
the
listen to
internet,
last
basically.
week,
They broke the
Mike is our monitor guy when we're on the road. He makes sure that what the band's hearing on stage, that we're hearing everything properly so we can, perform well, I guess, is what I'm trying to say. But then Ben over here is the head rigger.
That's right.
And I would guarantee that most people listening probably have no idea what that is. Do you
For
want to
sure.
just give us a quick little insight?
Hell yeah. So this is one of those strange, super niche jobs that combines like very random elements of like being creative and being being able to problem solve and also being good at math, which doesn't usually line up with being creative. So basically, as a rigger, I'm responsible for hanging the show. All those lights and the audio and all that shit that goes up there, it doesn't get up there on its own. So someone's responsible for doing it. It's an empty ass stage before we roll in every morning. We put that up there and we have like an hour to do it. So yeah, we set the pace for the day.
First one's up.
First one's up in the morning, last one's out in the evening.
What time do you guys start working? Like 7:30 in the morning?
So I'm usually there at 7 o'clock. The official call is usually 7:30. Like I'll walk in and I'll like check out basically like I basically place our show in the venue.
Yeah.
Like sometimes you might notice on stage you have a little less room, sometimes you might have a little more room, and that's all relative to where the beams are upstairs, where I can hang the lighting grid and the video and audio, how much depth I can give you on the stage without like screwing up like the set change space. So it's like I'm a rigger, but I also have to think about being a stage manager as well.
Yeah.
And I work with the stage manager, I work with the production manager, I work with Tom, obviously.
Yeah.
He rolls up when he feels like it and like throws in his 2 cents. And he's like, all right, guys, I mean, he's got
Tom's
your
leaning,
back,
Tom's
that's his
leaning.
job. He's like, all right, where are we going to put the Dirty Heads risers? And I'm like, we're going to put them over there. It's going to work. And Bradshaw rolls into our stage manager. He helps out. So that's like we have like 3 minutes to decide literally where the show is going to hang in the morning.
Yeah.
So
And
most
it's
people think
fast-paced.
they show up to a venue, they see the show, and they just assume, all right, well, the band showed up on their buses, they got their shit, they set it up on stage, and they played. That is true, but there's also 4 semi-trucks on this tour with us, and in the, just long bed semis.
Yeah, 53 feet.
53 feet, 4 of them, and the entire stage, for anyone that's seen the bands on this tour, that whole stage goes back in the truck every night, drives to the next venue, and they set the whole thing up every single day. There's so much that goes into
lot of
this
crap.
tour
Yeah,
lot of
it's
stuff.
shit.
that you would never think.
Yeah, it's true. So like they were just saying, like you get there. Let's just say, for instance, just the headlining band. Let's say the headlining band goes on at 10 o'clock at night, 11 o'clock at night, and then the show's over at midnight. We'll say the show ends at midnight. Now, these guys, Ben, for instance, even Mike, who
Not so
we're
much
up
anymore.
at 7 in
Big
the
Mike
morning.
little job. No.
7 in the morning. They're starting to
hands ain't so
load
green.
that shit in and set that stuff up, and now they have to break it all down and put it away starting at midnight.
Yeah.
So then you're done working, like what? How long does that take to completely break down and get in the trucks?
So for the first 2 weeks, it took us about 3.5 hours.
Wow.
Now we are down to just over 1 hour.
Yeah.
Just over
Holy
1
shit.
hour.
Right.
Just over 1 hour.
All those speakers you see, all those lights, all those screens, the huge screens, the risers, and the
backline,
band
the
equipment, the
instruments,
backline.
the front fills, the
All
subs
that.
that are under your feet or
They
that
can
are
break
in front of
that
you.
down
Yeah.
now in a little over
And
an hour.
there's a system
But
to
that
it.
being said, let's say the show ends at midnight, a little over an hour. Let's say an hour and a half you're done. Then you got to have a little downtime. You got to chill.
Absolutely.
Let's say even
Shower.
just a half
Yep,
an
shower.
hour. Okay, so shower. Back on the bus, try to chill for a little bit, maybe have a beer, maybe get to bed by 2 or 3 if you're lucky, and then 7 in the morning, different city,
at it.
wake up, time to go.
Get going. You better be on point.
Better be
Yeah.
on point.
Because you set the day. If rigging fucks up, the entire train just crashes and rolls over. Every department will exponentially be later if riggers are not on point.
Sure.
And sometimes that's not like there's only so much I can do as a head rigger. There's a certain point where I walk in and I'm like, I meet the head rigger of the building, so that's another aspect of the job. Is
The
like
local guys.
I'm walking in and there's a local crew that I have to deal with, and they might have just loaded out a show. They might be drunk. They might be on speed. They might be high as fuck. Maybe they just don't give
Yeah.
a fuck at all,
Yeah.
which is often the case. A bunch of dudes who are like, "Fuck, you lose."
They are drunk. They are on speed.
Could
Yeah,
be one of the
they are
older
on
guys. Could be one of the older guys
Could
that's
be.
been working there for a while's nephew that he just got
Totally.
a job.
Absolutely, and that's like nepotism is real, man. That
Oh,
is
yeah.
often
Yeah,
the
big
case.
time.
Yeah,
Some
I've
kid is
seen
like,
it.
"No, this is Bobby. He's gonna be helping you on the ground." I'm like, "Have you ever ran out a motor?" He's like, "A what?" And I'm like, "Shit, it's gonna be a long fucking day." All right, yeah, this is what we got to do.
All right,
Uh,
Bobby.
You have the
Yeah.
one job that's actually dangerous.
That's true. Yeah.
You have a lot of responsibility. That's what's always scared me about doing rigging and going up in the ceiling. Is you have people's lives in your hands. You have to make sure, number one, you don't drop anything. Number two,
Totally.
when you hang it, it's going to stay there.
Absolutely.
It's not going to fall.
Yeah,
But
I
there's
mean, and we
people
have
underneath it
moves
everywhere.
too. Like we're moving a 6,200-pound video wall over people's heads for the set change every time on 5 different motors. And these motors basically, I'll try to make a visual image for the people listening. They're like a black 2 foot by 2 foot box with a chain that runs through it, and there are these gears that pull the chain in, and they're rated for a certain amount of weight. We have quarter tons, half tons, 1 tons, and 2 tons. And for those of you that don't know how many pounds are in a ton, it's 2,000 pounds. So 1 ton is 2,000
for the
pounds.
conversion.
Thank you.
Yeah, just so everybody knows we're all on the same page. Some people don't know. So we mostly
What's
on this
that
tour.
metric? No,
What was that?
I'm just kidding.
There is.
Yeah.
No, let's not even get involved with
How
the
many
metric.
stone?
Oh God, stone. What is that? What is that? Irish? What's stone?
Stones?
I think that's just Europe.
Europe.
This is
Just that.
old English.
How many stones
Yeah.
does this weigh?
Whenever you hear, like, when I watch a boxing match from Germany or England, it's always they say it in stone, and I'm just like, oh, that sounds
Interesting.
rad.
Like
I
the
don't know
It
what
weight.
does say cool.
Like the density of stone.
Yeah.
How are they measuring
54
that?
stone. All right.
All right, 54 stone.
Sorry, I dropped a fucking stone on your story. Right
It's all
there.
good.
Keep
Yeah,
going.
it's
It's all
stoned.
good. I'm gonna get stoned later.
Yes, we are
Mm-hmm.
indeed.
So I'll just wrap that up. Anyways, these chains feed through the motor body, and that lifts the truss systems that carry the lights, that carry the video, that carry audio. Has like these steel bumpers, and we lift that up. So that's kind of the system that I'm dealing with. There are guys in the ceiling walking on beams that are usually 4 foot wide by 10 foot high. They're I beams. Hopefully there's a lifeline. In a lot of venues these days, they have harnesses and lifelines, but nonetheless, like, I'm responsible for anything they fuck up.
Yeah,
it
right.
all comes back to me. I'm hired here with my own company, Supplemental Rigging Solutions, for those of you who want to hire me.
Give it a call. Holler.
Yeah. So I'm responsible. I'm liable. I have
Yeah.
liability insurance on this. You know what, though? For me personally, like, having a job that is unique, that it requires me to be adaptable. I'm in a new situation every day. I have to problem solve. I'm on my feet. And it's dangerous. Like, that's just enough to keep my ADD in check so I can focus. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So that's cool, man. I wanted to touch into that actually a little bit.
Do a good job.
Cheers.
Let's do a good job. Good stuff. Yeah, we'll cheers. on
Cheers
that.
all the way around.
Cheers.
Nobody's been hurt yet
Everyone-
this tour, except for
Everyone's
Jay.
doing a good job.
I never have to hear about rigging.
Fuck
That's
yeah,
how I know you're
good.
doing a
If
good
you hear
job.
about rigging, there's a problem.
Exactly.
That means I'm getting fired.
But he mentioned adaptability.
Yeah, so
and
that
Duddy
being
wanted
said,
to get
so
right into that.
I wanted to talk about this for a second because I was talking with Ben. I just met Ben this tour. This is the first tour he's been with us, and like he said, he was hired from an outside company to come and kind of manage all these people. And in that kind of job, you work on lots of different tours, lots of different bands, and this tour, we're 85 people traveling, and every day there's 30, 40 or so local crew. So I don't know, let's say 130, 140 people a day that are working, and Ben comes into this camp for the summer and doesn't know anybody. He's just, here we go, let's get to work. I'm a complete stranger. I don't know anybody. I've got to take all these different people, different personalities and everything, and I got to learn how to manage that. You got to be able to adapt, and adaptability is huge, and that's today's subject. It's just adaptability, being able to adapt to any situation, because life's going to throw things at you all the time, and you're not always going to be comfortable. You're always not going to be in your element, and you can do one of two things. You can either freak out and start complaining about it, how bad it is, and how about everything sucks and this isn't how you wanted it, or you can go, okay, this is a little different, it's a little uncomfortable. What am I going to need to do to make this the best situation for everybody here? I got to have to adapt. I'm going to have to, figure out a solution, and we're going to move on, and we're going to move forward, and we're going to make the best out of it. So adaptability, it's huge, and absolutely. I bet you have to deal with that on a daily basis.
Hell yeah, every single day. Yeah, I mean, just getting in on this tour, like you said, I only knew one person who was the guy who brought me on, Yanni, who's the, I guess he's the tour manager, or one of the tour managers.
For 311?
Right? Yeah, for 311, he's a tour manager. So, the guys that I'm on the bus with, essentially the dudes that I'm living with on a daily basis, like I didn't know any of them before. We show up at production rehearsal, and it's like, hi, I'm gonna live with you for 2 months.
Yeah.
I mean, like, number one is just like, fuck, don't be an asshole, like.
And, be nice, people.
Yeah, be nice.
We talk about it all the time.
Like, think about like how you would want to be treated. I mean, there are like basic social skills you have to have for this job to work that a lot of people don't have, actually.
And when you say I'm going to live with you for 2 months on a bus, is what we're talking about.
Tight quarters.
Yeah. Like you can reach out of your bunk and hold hands with the person across from you, like
just
boners.
For fun, guys. Just
or
for fun.
boners. Touch boners.
In the morning, especially, dude. You better not.
I want you to do this for fun. I want you to go out tomorrow, find 12 strangers, and rent one hotel room, and all 12 of you sleep in that, and just imagine that is what you have to do. Every time, is this how it is for you?
I think you just said the beginning of the real world. 12 strangers picked to live in a house. Imagine this. You will never oh wait.
We should make a TV show.
We do it 3 times a year.
Yeah. I think it's been done. But
yeah, even smaller, a bus.
It's a little bit different though when like you're not on camera. It's real shit. Like it's not, no one's watching you, and like it's just you and a bunch of dudes, or there could be, you could have females too. It could be, you can have female, gender neutral, whatever the hell you want to go. It can be, you never know. It can be anybody. You got to get along. You got to work together. You have a job to get done, and it's not only do you have a job to get done, you have a very small window of time to get your job done until you fuck over everyone else.
Yeah, right.
And so it's like shit. Like you better learn to work very well. And if you have an issue with somebody, you have to solve it, and you have to solve it in a way where you guys can both manage the rest of the tour together.
Communication.
Right. Communication.
That was the subject of our last one. So adaptability, I think a lot that goes into adaptability is also communication.
Totally.
Because in order to adapt, in order to get all those people with all these different personalities together, you're going to have to communicate a lot.
Yes, communication is key.
And
all
often.
Day. You have to check in all the time.
Hell yeah.
A lot of the moves I make, I have to make sure that somebody's ready for it. Is it time to do this? Is it time to do that? Can I unmute? Can I turn this on? You have to have that communication.
Yeah.
Totally. I mean, you have hands too, right? You gotta deal with.
I personally don't have to. All that's done by the time I get in.
Oh, lucky you.
It's a
Look
weird
at this
thing for me.
guy.
It's kind of
Look
a
at
new
this
thing
guy.
for me.
Look at this
and
guy,
I'm just
dude.
settling in. Like my white gloves have a little bit of shit on it.
That's true. By the time he rolls in, fucking like drenched in sweat, I got like chain oil on my hands. I'm like, fuck, goddamn, dude. Like, I don't know what just happened. I think I'm missing a tooth. Like, what the
Hey
fuck?
man, I put my time. I put my years in, being the first one in,
sure.
last one out. I was
Yeah.
that guy for years. So.
Yeah.
So I do not feel bad about having the job. I walk in and half my shit's already set up. And even then, I come in early and do a lot of the work for the guys who are setting my shit up while they're doing other stuff. Because I just can't sit still.
Damn, what the fuck did I
have
do
to be a
wrong?
part
Because
of it.
I worked like 10 years to get. I'm still fucking first one in, last one out.
I think you just
you're the
like
rigger.
that.
Yeah, you chose. You're a rigger.
Good idea.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're
That
the rigger.
ADD, that's what you need.
That's your
Yes,
whole
sir.
lot. Yeah, he's like, I want it. I
Yeah,
want it. I
wanted
need it.
I did.
This is what I always say to people in this situation. Hopefully you charge accordingly.
Fuck yeah. I did.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
Then you know what?
Yeah.
Yes.
Then it's okay.
Yeah.
Then it's okay.
So, but adaptability with you, Mike, this happens all the time on stage. And one of the things that we try to do is never let the crowd know.
Right.
But things go wrong on stage all the time.
All the time.
And same thing. Mike could either freak out and go, holy shit, this is bull crap, all this stuff doesn't work. And then what? And then the show would just go to crap. And we'd all be pissed at Mike later. No, what do? You fucking figure out why it's going wrong, and you fix the problem as fast as you can.
And stay cool. while
And
you're doing it.
stay cool, because
if you guys
shit
see
is
me over
gonna
there freaking
happen.
out, you know, it's gonna
Oh,
distract
dude. Yes, it will distract me. Things do distract.
I don't think I've ever seen you freak out.
you. And you won't.
Yeah.
Staring contest? I'm kidding.
Staring. I wouldn't mind
One of the
that.
most
I don't mind
adaptable
staring
things
at
I
you,
have
dude.
to
You're
do
fucking
though
hot, bro.
is thanks
Look at that.
Now I might freak out.
Yeah.
Is when we're
You just won the staring
especially when
contest.
we're touring
See?
the smaller club shows, like to take our show and put it in a different venue every day. And some of these venues we fit and it's fine, and we can execute our plan like we normally do. Some of them we have to really like cut corners and move this and scrap this and really like shave the show down to bare bones to make it fit in a small room. So that's a lot of that adaptability, and you have to do that while being cool and not freaking out on the local people because they don't know. You know,
I
what
like
your
he
show's
pointed at
supposed
me
to
when he
look
said
like.
being cool.
Be cool.
I think you're like the,
No,
like
you're
the
cool.
epitome of being cool.
That's why I love
Fucking
these guys.
Oh, thanks, man.
Feeling good with Duddy.
Feeling cool with daddy.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
after all that work goes down, 7 a.m, waking up, throwing down some coffee, probably getting out there.
9 o'clock. 9 o'clock.
Shit. That was an accident.
Yeah, Jake's accidentally dropping stuff. All that work goes in, hours and hours of work. Now all the bands have sound checked. We've got everything set up, and the show starts going on, and the show's running smoothly. Fuck, guys. I bet that's gotta feel good.
Oh,
Right?
that was the world's
Oh,
longest.
yeah.
Where is he
Woo!
going? He tied it into the sponsors.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
speaking of that, we've got a couple sponsors on this show that
Holy
make us feel
shit.
good.
Yes, it
I
does.
knew you were
Yes, it
traveling
does.
somewhere. I just
Brought it home.
yeah.
You brought it home.
And you know, first off, we always start with something that makes us all feel great. Whiskey. We love this this beverage, a Bavaraja, if you will, and Proper 12 whiskey. This shit is delicious. And
Thank you,
Are you
McGregor.
gonna pour the shots?
I heard. Oh, Mike's
Fuck
gonna
yeah.
do
Oh,
it.
wow. Look at Big Mike. He's going to pour the shots. Jake usually pours the shots, but
beard
we'll
is
let
kind of
Mike.
like Conor McGregor,
you
so
wanna
it's
do it?
appropriate.
Yeah, I
Go
mean,
for
he
it.
actually
Oh,
kind
you've
of looks
got, like, a
like
good
you
positioning
could
for
be
it, nice
related to
balance.
Conor McGregor,
Yeah.
so you can
I'm
pour
a
it.
more sexy McGregor.
Yeah.
Whoa. Hey, McGregor,
Damn.
did you hear that? We're going to set up a fight with you and Big Mike.
Well,
McGregor likes a challenge. He'll have a sexy off.
somebody.
That's yours.
not
Proper
drinking
12
that
whiskey.
one.
This is delicious. We've been taking
one's
these
for
things
you,
down
rock
since the
climber.
show. You guys, I'm running a show here.
Fuck, sorry.
Feeling good with
So Proper 12 whiskey, it's delicious. It's been with the show since day one. We love it. If you and your friends get a bottle of Proper 12 or just by yourself and you take a picture of yourself taking a shot of
Oh,
it
we gotta
and you
stop.
tag Feeling Good with Daddy and you tag Proper 12,
stop.
we're going to send you something. I got it, Jake. I figured it out. I got it figured out. Matter of fact, all those people who have already done this and we haven't sent you anything, done. I just sent you all good vibes. Okay? Good vibes for everyone. I just
gift
sent
keeps on
them.
giving.
You will get those from me. I
Absolutely.
promise you. I know you're feeling better now from those good vibes.
yeah.
Okay?
So we're square, everybody.
we're
All
square.
right, we finally. Woo! We
Cheers,
sent you
cheers.
vibes.
Shots.
Okay.
Did you just break your microphone?
I fell down almost. I caught it.
We had a moment of silence, guys.
We did.
Oof.
That was nice.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
All right.
We've been
cool.
promising that
is
we've been
tasty.
promising people that we would send them something for buying Proper 12, tagging us in it. Thousands upon millions of people have tagged us in the photos. Not a gift.
I think it was
specific.
actually 1,000 million.
What would you send? I just like, what would be a great
Yeah,
thing to
what would
send
be
to
the gift
people?
that we should send?
Yeah, I just.
Dick pics?
We're gonna send them something.
No, is that
we're
not-
gonna send them
That's not cool.
something.
I mean, some people would like that,
yes.
If
Yes.
that's the case, then we're square. Everyone's
Yeah.
got it.
That's why nobody texts me back.
Duddy sent vibes. I love that.
All right, you got good vibes for me. Everyone that did that,
Yeah,
you got
if
good
you
vibes.
didn't take the picture of the
Mad
vibes, that's not for you. Don't enjoy.
they're gonna pass right
absorb
over your
any of those
house, and they're
vibes.
gonna go down the chimney
Yeah.
to someone who did it, and they're gonna all of a sudden
Yep.
be like, "Fuck, I feel great."
Yeah.
Duddy
and
claws.
That's right, Duddy claws, baby,
claws.
all day.
So your vibes are still bad.
So yeah. So congratulations. And also sticky vapes, another wonderful product we use on the daily. Always got one of these in my pocket because I can't have a blunt in there because I might burn my leg. So I got the sticky vape, and it's a great product. We actually made our own Dirty Heads vapes with these. We've got the sativa, which is the dance all night. We've got the indica. It's called the Medusa. They are delicious.
Ooh, the Medusa.
And just great company, great people. Check them out, stickyvape.com. And
That's right. I use mine in an Uber.
in an Uber. Ooh, you
we
should
gonna-
use it in a Lyft. 'Cause, right?
like,
I don't know.
Whatever, dude.
Yeah. And then Koi CBD. You guys know, if you've been listening to the show, you know I love this product. I use it every single day. First thing in the morning, I'm like, where's my CBD drops? I take them. I instantly just feel a little bit more relaxed. I go about my day feeling good. I played baseball my whole life and guitar. I had tendonitis in my wrist, my elbow. It's sore a lot. I put these creams on it. It's been helping me a lot. If you're someone out there who takes a lot of over-the-counter, like, Tylenol or Advil or whatever, pain pills, just give CBD a try. I think you're going to like the effects of it. And it's a lot healthier for you. So give CBD a try. Koi CBD, great product. And if you go to koicbd.com and you put in code DuddyB at checkout, you're going to get 20% off.
Sick. I'm using
Cannot beat it.
And good vibes.
Boom.
It does work.
Boom.
Does
I've
It
got a
does
tour
work.
story for Koi. I have the balm that you rub on, and I work 1/37th as hard as either of these dudes or Duddy. We push merch cases up a hill and then stand there and then
look
push them
good,
right
though.
back down. Very easy,
Yeah.
but my little toe hurt. I'm wearing Vans, they're skate shoes, and we've been walking a lot, and my little toe was jacked up, and I rubbed the CBD balm on it, and guess what? Bye-bye pain. Back to pushing the merch case for 35 seconds.
Yeah.
Bam, you
But
got
would you
it.
rub
Pain
CBD
free.
balm on another man?
I would.
Would you rub it on my big toe?
I would do it, Mike. Big time.
I would do it, Mike.
Would you both rub CBD oil on my
I'm going to do it.
Speaking of Mike's big
Toe's
toe.
big enough for two dudes.
Speaking
Right.
of his big
That's-
toe, was that your big toe that we watched get box cut?
Oh,
Fuck.
that is a good story. That did not even make the list. The box
Dude,
cut
so
toe.
last tour, Mike had an issue going on with his toe where it was fucking swollen as hell, filled with some gross stuff.
That's not even on the list.
So we were in, I think it was Tahoe,
it was tough.
last show of the
At a
tour,
casino.
and Tim,
He's
our
writing
drum
it.
tech,
Fucked up toe.
he's putting it on his list. Tim, our drum tech, was just at lunch, and somehow he met a doctor who was the doctor for the Air Force base that was nearby.
Right.
And he wanted to come to the
Dr.
show.
Joe?
Dr. Joe. So Dr.
Joe
Joe
from the
came
Air Force
backstage to the
base.
show, and he was hanging out, and we're like, dude, you got to look at Mike's toe. It looks bad. So he looked at it, and he goes, man, that's got to get, you got to release that
It
fluid.
wasn't really that bad.
It was pretty
It
bad.
wasn't really.
He's like, you got to release that fluid. So
It was
we got him a
infected.
box cutter, and he
And
sliced
we
Mike's
dipped it in
toe
tequila.
open.
We dipped
We
it in-
dipped
you know,
the
you
box
gotta do
cutter in
tequila. That's
tequila.
tequila.
I say
God.
he. Dr. Joe dipped the box cutter in
And this is
tequila
just a
and
random dude
cut
from the
open
bar.
Dave's.
A random dude. All right, wait.
yeah.
So you're saying that a part of your body was really swollen and needed to release fluid. So
Oh,
a random dude from the bar
no.
came and helped you release
mean,
that
you know,
fluid?
Dr.
you know,
Bob. All
At least I
right.
didn't pay for
Your
it.
toe
I've
was
seen that
swollen.
movie.
Fuck yeah.
Wait,
I like
have
My
I?
that
toe
story,
was
dude.
I get a little bit of gout and inflammation in my feet.
I'm sorry.
So that was a nice
Now I feel
solid
like an
run we were
asshole.
on. I
Yeah.
was working a lot. Those were long days. On the little club runs, it's different than these runs. And my shit got infected. And Dr. Joe took one look at it. He's like, yeah, you got to cut it.
Oh, Dr. Joe.
What do you got?
Dr. Joe.
What do you got? And we found a box cutter, dipped it in tequila, and he cut my toe. And he was not a gentle man. He was
Oh,
fucking.
he was cutting the fuck. He was like,
There's a picture. There's a picture somewhere. I'll send it to you, and we can fucking put it in. But he fucking like put my toe in a fucking headlock and squeezed it. And I'm like fucking
It sounds like an
Now, Lord
80s
Jesus,
action
help me.
movie.
And Puss is going everywhere.
And the best part is Joe was loving it.
He was like, it's always the biggest ones that are the pussies. Fuck you, Joe.
Wow.
I love
Yeah.
you. But fuck you.
Dude,
Yeah,
Joe,
fuck you.
had a
Thank
huge
you, and
smile on his
fuck you,
face. He
Joe.
was laughing.
That's one thing that doesn't happen
But
in
we
movies
don't,
anymore. The 80s action movie, there was a lot of self-surgery.
Right.
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
oh,
Like
fucking
self-
just fuck. That's what I'm
Like, I
seeing
totally
with
I
that.
got
done that.
shot.
I
I'm
totally
gonna
could've
dig. I'm
self-done
gonna
it.
cut myself.
Yeah.
I'm gonna dig my own bullet out, and I'm gonna fucking
Yeah.
put
We don't
hot
really,
flame
to
towards
this
it.
day,
Those
we
days are
don't
done.
really know if Dr. Joe is a doctor at all. Has any kind of medical credentials
I'll go ahead and say
whatsoever.
Doctor No.
Yeah, he's a
got
stripper
these-
that goes by the monocle.
We got these cool
Moniker?
t-shirts out of
There
the
you go.
We
deal,
did get
so
cool T-shirts. He
it's
gave
okay.
us some cool shirts
Dr.
with like a
Joe.
fucking.
It's
Okay, maybe he's just some
Fighter
dude who gets
plane
off
on the back.
cutting toes.
He's the only doctor with his own shirt. I'm selling shirts, Dr. Joe.
It
Yeah.
makes sense though. People like to watch those fucking pimple
What
popping. Whoa,
Damn, bro.
Dude.
pimple popping
Yep,
videos.
Dr. Pimple Popper.
Yeah, dude,
like,
maybe he was
who
getting
the
off on that shit.
fuck wants to watch that? If that is oh
Yeah,
God.
I have a friend
You know
that's the
what?
most sane,
Okay,
normal dude
I'll
I
admit-
know, and he watches the shit out of it.
I love
Every
those
show
videos,
day, I
bro.
clean earwax. Right.
That's true.
Every show day, I get their ears, and I have this little vacuum thing.
Not our actual ears, our
don't
in-ear
touch
in-ear
ears.
monitors.
The things that go in their ears, they collect wax. Some
dirty
are worse
guys
than
have
others. We
in-ear
won't name any
monitors.
names,
Yeah.
Dave. But
Who's got the cleanest ears?
I would say Matt.
Damn it! I thought, damn
Ooh,
it!
Daddy,
Matt
you're
is-
second to
is-
last.
Come on, does that
It's
surprise
Matt.
you? Does that surprise
No,
you?
it doesn't.
Matt and John, there's never anything in their ear. They're probably fucking clouds of fucking gold that come out. of
They suck each other's ears. I'd
But-
say.
They do.
So at first it really grossed me out. At first it was like, oh fuck, man, these big ass chunks of wax coming out. Now it's kind of like I kind of enjoy when I get a big chunk. Oh goodness,
Dude, I walk in the
Yeah.
dressing room.
See, it's real
So
shit.
I get the pimple.
So
popper
Dr.
thing.
Joe,
I
when
get
he
it.
saw your toe, he was like,
He's all,
like
boy.
salivating at the mouth, like, dude, that toe.
We gotta cut it,
we need
man.
To cut
We
that
gotta
shit.
cut it.
right away, we got to cut it.
He's all,
Yeah.
get my Instagram, quick.
We're going live.
You
Yeah.
looked at that shit.
We're
got
going
hungry,
viral.
dude.
So we had Big Mike on last episode, and we brought him back because people were hitting us up. What?
Did you plug on it?
Did I not do on
I
it?
don't think you did on it,
Oh,
buddy.
we got off track. Let me finish
Yeah.
this sponsor thing. One more.
You're welcome, On It.
Sorry, On It.
Yeah.
On It. What a great product. This company's awesome. They sent us so many awesome products for this tour, and the whole band has been taking it. We got the Total Human supplement packets. It gives you a pack of pills for the day and for night. And it's great. We've been all on it. We've been all on it. Also, elk bars. Big Mike's been taking them down. This boy needs some protein.
I love those.
He
elk
needs some
bars.
protein in his life. So
I'll
he's
house
been
3
eating
in a
those
row.
elk bars, which are delicious. But me personally, my favorite is this melatonin spray. This all natural melatonin spray. I've said it before. I'll say it again. We get off stage late. You're running around on stage. You're listening to loud music. The crowd's just fucking hype. You get all pumped up. You're off stage late at night. It's hard to calm down and go to bed. So you take a couple sprays of this melatonin spray, and you will have such a good night's sleep. Onit.com. That's 2 N's. ONNIT.com. And if you do ONNIT.com/Duddy, you're going to get 10% off your order from Onit, and you are going to enjoy it.
And good vibes.
And so many good vibes will be sent your way if you do that. So,
And LaCroix.
and LaCroix. We're not sponsored by LaCroix, but man, I don't even
Man,
care.
we
I will
love
shamelessly plug that shit. I love it. And if you know if it's really LaCroix or LaCroix or LaCroix or whatever,
LaCroix.
hit us up. It's LaCroix,
Yeah,
right?
for sure. It's LaCroix.
I'm a
Ben was
100
supposed to go rock
He's German,
climbing
he
later.
knows.
Is that happening?
Dude, I'm gonna go.
You're still
still
going,
go
dude?
rock
I'm
climbing.
going. I'm gonna
He's-
take Mike too.
Dude, he's
No, you're not.
he's smashing CL Smooths.
I don't go
He
high
made
off the
himself a hillbilly tumbler over here, and he had a
dude.
mixed drink
Adaptability.
in
We were out of
Adaptability.
cups. He wanted to make a cocktail. What do? You do that.
You give up?
You turn
Fuck
a Coors
yeah,
Light
dude.
can
Cut
into a
open
cup.
Coors Light
Yeah.
and make a damn cup.
there. And look, he bent
He
in
could
the
have sat
edges.
there in the corner and be
That's
like,
right.
"This is bullshit. I want a cocktail, but there's no cups."
You see, this
and he
is
could have
why-
just given up, but no, he fucking turned his
Nope.
Coors Light can into a cup.
Never surrender.
That's how I got
Alright?
hired. Actually, my resume was literally like, "Hey, fucking pour yourself a cocktail, and they're like, but there's no cups.
What are you gonna do?
And I was like,
Bitch, I got cups.
The interviewer
That's how I got
said, "Tell us about a time where you had to innovate to deal with a situation in your past." And he said, "Give me that fucking
me
Coors
that
Light
Coors
can
Light
that you're
can, bro."
drinking right now, interviewer.
Hold my beer.
Yeah,
hold my beer.
yeah.
Exactly.
Now you have a cup. Now.
Also, if we're shamelessly plugging Coors Lights, if you have a cool name for Coors Lights, let us know. I call them CL Smoothies.
CL Smoothies. Well, our boy Red calls them CL Smooths.
CL
right?
Smooths.
CL Smooths.
Where's Red?
Where is Red?
I wanna
Oh, you know
talk to
what?
Red.
Oh,
that's
shit.
right.
Are we going right now? Are we doing this?
Oh, this is happening,
okay, guys.
y'all.
Okay,
This
guys.
is
I got
happening.
something to say.
This is
I got
happening.
something to
I
say.
don't need sleep.
If you're not watching on YouTube right now, then you don't see Big Mike. Okay,
Yeah,
Big
you-
Mike's a big guy.
Go
Big
to
Mike's a
YouTube.
big guy who
He's
does
so fucking
CrossFit
bad.
every day. And until I met Big Mike, I thought CrossFit was just like a workout church. You know,
I thought it was how you-
that's what it sounds like
Actually,
to me.
it's
So
funny.
then he told me that's not what it is.
No.
So August 9th, is that when we're doing it? August 9th, El Paso, Texas. We are going to have ourselves the first ever Armageddon.
Fuck
Big
Yes.
Mike is going to arm wrestle Red. If
Red,
you've been
I'm on-
by the merch booth at this tour, or if you just know who I'm talking about, Red, you know Red is also a big dude.
He's a
and
big
Big
guy.
Mike is a big guy.
Put on his skirt.
Armageddon 2019.
Nice.
So here's what's going on, dude. We're going to launch a Patreon page. It's coming out quick and hot. It's got behind the scenes footage from all the shows, a bunch of extra stuff. We are thinking that we're going to go live on the Patreon. Is that what we're going to do with the
We're going to go
Armageddon?
live on our Patreon page. So if on August 9th, if you are not a Patreon member, you are not going to see the Armageddon.
Become one.
Yes, you got to go to
of
Patreon,
us.
and then you got to go to Feeling Good with Duddy. You got to sign up, and
We're
you
going
will
to
be
have a
able to be
link
there
on
live.
our Feeling Good with Duddy website that'll
We'll give it
take
to
you
you.
straight to the Patreon page. If it's not up when you look, it will be up soon.
It'll be after you look. It'll be up. So
But-
Are we gonna place bets? Are we gonna take bets? Are we gonna take a cut?
I think you
We
should
can
take
do
bets.
that.
Right?
We
shit,
can
should we
definitely
do
take
bets?
bets.
We're gonna
Get
do
out.
bets.
Yeah, I'm gonna bet.
I'm going to hit up DraftKings
gonna
and see
bet.
if they're
Sure.
down to have this.
Yeah, we should.
Hey.
This needs to be a thing. We can make some money, guys. Hold
Dude.
on.
We're gonna do an Instagram poll. Let's do this. We're gonna put a picture of Mike up on Instagram, looking buff as shit. We'll put a picture of Red
Yes,
up,
we will.
and then we're gonna do an Instagram poll. We're gonna let the viewers vote on who they think's gonna win, and then only the Patreon members are gonna be able to see this live. Everyone else will have to hear about it on Sports Center, dude.
Yeah, yeah.
Can you hear
And
that?
it's your
Is
fault.
that-
You
is
have
that
no one
good?
to blame
Right
for
now,
yourself.
Mike
Can
is
you hear his
flexing into
muscle?
Mike.
The
Can you
microphone, Red.
hear his
Unity,
muscles?
El Paso, Texas. Armageddon 19. Bring.
Oh my
Red's
god,
not even
dude!
here to defend
He's not
himself.
even here.
I'm gonna call
Where
Red.
is he,
Get Red
dude?
up
I'm gonna
here.
call
Get him
Red
over
right now.
here.
You guys have fun.
I wanna
and
see
enjoy
that
the
guy.
talk.
He's a cool dude.
Red is a good dude.
I'll put my sleeves
Red's the
back
boy.
down.
Yeah.
We'll put the guns
I gotta tell you,
It's all
man,
right.
I'm
I was
a
getting a
little
little
scared.
scared.
We're gonna
Yeah,
need to
see.
get a really sturdy table.
Yeah,
for
for
this
sure.
for this
There might be
competition.
lightning
I'll rig it up. I'll rig us a
I'll
table.
rig it up.
I'll rig a table.
He's gonna be there at 7 in the morning
Yeah,
setting
he's
up.
in the air?
I could make this happen.
No, I don't like heights.
Okay.
in the air.
That would be the most
Dude.
epic fucking arm wrestling match ever, dude. Suspended from harnesses, gravity's against you or with you, depending
Oh
on
Depending
my
on-
Dude.
god!
For the listeners, I'm calling
losers
Red.
Loser
fucking-
falls.
Loser's strap gets cut. Boom.
Boom, dead.
Arm wrestling to the death. I think that's
Hey,
the
you
new
guys-
That
sound.
seems reasonable. That seems
Armageddon, not the end of the world, but the end of someone's life.
I think
Yeah.
that's how. Okay, so arm wrestling needs to be that now, where if you get your guy down, you press a button to where that guy dies. So
Explodes.
It's like
Maybe
the
not- maybe not full
Thunderdome.
death.
It's
Not
like
death?
the Thunderdome.
Yeah.
Okay,
for arm
not
wrestling.
easy.
No one
Christ,
will
Daddy.
die.
Maybe
No,
somebody
we're just-
comes with a 2x4 and
Feeling
smacks him in
good
the
with
face.
Duddy.
Okay.
There. Oh well, okay.
Because he's exposed, right? He's here.
Isn't that some like wrestling
don't
video
know.
game
Just
shit?
spitballing.
Hey, I called
Yes,
Red and he
right?
didn't answer, so 1-0 Mike.
Oh,
Damn.
do you think it's because
Doesn't
he's
even know he's
scared?
losing.
Nope. Oh man.
Okay, so but back to we brought Big Mike back on because last episode he was on and he had a list.
Are we
He had a
doing-
list that we didn't get through, and it was hilarious. And we want to get through a couple more of these
It took me a while to find it.
these subject matters that you have.
And for the listeners,
Where's the
here's what's
list?
going on. We're on tour, you guys. We don't, so we're just we're gonna have some of our favorite people from this tour as our guests for the next almost another month on this tour. That's what it's going to be, dude. And we're featuring people from the tour. People loved Mike. On the first show that we had Mike on, which was last Wednesday, he talked about getting caught masturbating from his sister walking in on him masturbating.
I think it was the blowjob volcano.
There was a blowjob volcano. What else? There was a couple reveals from last week with
fuck
Mike.
is a blowjob volcano?
The escort company?
Oh, that's right.
Yeah,
Mike
so-
drove escorts to houses to do what they do, and he had to toss someone off a hood of his car. So anyway, we didn't get to all of his stories, so let's continue.
What else you got for us?
What's next? Read us some of the names, and we'll choose which one we want to hear.
We did Asheville Harry Pitts.
We did Asheville Harry Pitts.
There's kicked out of an Uber.
Okay, kicked out of an Uber.
Brokeback Barcelona hooker.
Oh, wow.
That sounds
Nice.
good.
There's a couple hurricane stories, but there's nothing.
Let's go Brokeback.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Barcelona
how do you
hooker.
even
Yeah.
just
We're just
stop
going
right
right for
there?
that.
Throw
Let's
the
just
brakes
jump
on.
into it. Let's go.
Okay, so I used to work for Carnival Cruise Lines, not dropping any names or anything, and
One of our sponsors. Perfect.
yeah. And I was in Barcelona, and we had some buddies, and we used to get off and go and explore the city and whatnot. He used to always go to this place called Las Ramblas, and there was this square in the middle
I
of the
know
city.
exactly what that is.
And
Las Ramblas.
but if you go to Las Ramblas and you go a couple blocks off, it's just this little like square intersection where there's nothing but prostitutes.
Yeah.
And these prostitutes are like, they're like dimes. It's like, I don't understand why these girls are doing this, because they could be movie stars and like porn stars.
Because they like it, dude.
So
No.
we go, and we go, and there's like 5 of us, and we all meet our appropriate friends, and we go back to the little place, and it was this weird like long hallway that was just this big group of blankets, and then every little room was divided by blankets, so you could just hear everything that was going on. So I'm with a young lady, and we're doing our deed, and I slipped a disc in my bag while I was having sex.
Oh,
Like literally couldn't like get my pants on.
fell to the ground.
Like I had to like knee shuffle off the bed and like, oh my god, I don't know what the fuck's happened. Got my pants off. Got my
Did you
pants
get
on.
off first?
No,
Did you
come
finish?
on. I fucking slipped a disc. all things change. Have you ever slipped a disc?
No,
Nothing-
but I know I would have tried to finish though.
No,
Well,
you
yeah.
can't.
You got
know.
adaptability.
In that moment, it's fight or flight. It's survival. So I get up. I make my way up. You know, we do our transaction, and the hub of this intersection is a bar, and I got to go to the bar and wait for my friends to get back, and so we can go back to the ship. So it takes a while. So I'm thinking, I didn't really know much about medication and anti-inflammatories and all that shit at that
CBD.
point. So,
Yeah,
or
right.
CBD, you know, this is, 2005. So I just start drinking. I just start pounding shots of Jack
Fuck
Daniels.
yeah.
And I have a show that night on the ship that we have to actually like load in and set up.
You have to get
uh,
on a ship with a slip disc and
load
yeah.
a show.
I've done limp in, and then now my friends show up, and I'm fucking wasted. And the worst thing you could possibly do is go drinking in that situation.
Oh, yeah.
because
Okay.
it just makes everything more inflamed.
Yes.
And like you should just sit there and
Dehydrated
drink water and
So
like
is the ship
pray to
docked
Jesus.
or is it going out?
Huh?
It's going out, right? The ship's going out.
Yeah, like
So
we
it's
got
gonna
to
be
set
moving.
sail, and we have a show that night. Some fucking he's playing with the house band, and he's doing like Barry White covers and shit. And so I get back to the ship, and I'm fucking hammered, and I got to do the sound check. I don't even remember the sound check, and everybody was just so mad at me because I was just belligerent.
So
and,
mad at
and,
me.
and I couldn't walk, and I couldn't do anything, and I was the only sound guy there, and I was like grumpy old man. So I ended up having an MRI in Barcelona the next time we got back, and being sent home because I had 2 slip discs, and one of them actually herniated. So
So wait.
Surgery
I have
then.
a question though. At what point during intercourse did you slip the disc? What action? What position? I
Oh,
want to
man.
know
I
what
like
you're
this.
doing.
I like
Ben
that
digging
question.
in.
This is
Great
a
question.
how
Yeah.
the fuck do you slip a disc? Well, fucking, I want to
yeah,
know.
you know,
Like,
yeah.
what was the
what position do you
involved?
avoid?
Yeah.
Were you
The
Let's
rigging?
be
wheelbarrow?
honest.
Were you
It
rigging?
wasn't the actual fucking that slipped the disc. The disc was going to slip eventually anyway.
Yeah.
But the
Yeah.
next traumatic thing that happened was me laying pipe. And I don't
It
know
was
if
going to
you've
be
seen
that
the
or
videos.
rollerblading, all right?
I don't know if you've brushed up on the videos, but when I lay pipe, I lay fucking pipe. You know what I mean?
You hear that, Red?
So-
You hear what you got coming, Red?
You got a pipe layer, Red.
Oh, he's
That's
brushed
why my
up.
ladies always got to smile. Hey, baby. Hey.
Oh.
So we were actually, I think we were a missionary at that moment.
Oh, okay.
And it was like,
there you go. You're never
and
safe.
It was like very early in the sex, and it was like bang, 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 slip, nope.
And for those of you listening who don't know much about sex or sex positions, missionary's like level 1.
Yeah.
It's like,
That's
it's
where you
level
start.
1.
That's where you start.
So yeah.
It's a good. You could stay there though. You could stay at missionary. Like
Hey,
it's
man.
a good
It's
starting
a great
point.
thing.
Oh, you'll accomplish your mission.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you will.
yeah,
Oh, sure.
Yeah.
A lot can happen in
Good, you
missionary.
got it.
Yeah.
It's like going to high school. A lot can happen there. A lot.
Including
lot.
missionary. Yeah.
Also, nothing can
Also,
happen
nothing. Too.
I still
Very
suffer
wide
from back
Disappointment
problems to
could
this
happen
day
in missionary.
because of that prostitute.
Yeah, disappointment. That's something that can happen there.
But I had to tell everybody when I got back to the ship. I had to tell everybody that I slipped off a curb because I couldn't be like I was banging a fucking prostitute.
Bro, that's a great story. I would.
So her name was Curb.
That's why it's on the list.
Curb.
The people at your job would have
I
been
love
less mad at you now in retrospect.
Well,
Look, I
they-
was smashing a
The
prostitute.
important
They're like,
people
"Oh,
knew. The
just
important
get-"
people knew.
Yeah, they knew
you
what was
know.
up.
Hey,
So
man.
I'm just going to blindly go into this. Ben,
Yes.
have you ever shit your pants?
Yes.
Can we hear the story?
Oh boy, no way! Why
Fuck.
does everyone that comes on our show has shit their pants,
Everyone's
dude?
done it.
I think it's because everyone shits their pants at some point. It's just something that happens.
Yeah, let's
Fuck,
hear it.
all right, I wasn't prepared for this. But, so all you fucking 90s kids will probably remember like the era of like Dickies everything. So
Oh,
this
yeah.
is a brilliant story. I'm very glad that you brought this up. This is great. So it's gonna be good.
Don't shit your pants right
So
now.
I might. All right, so I was probably either 12 or 13, right around that age. I was wearing baby blue Dickies.
Oh, baby
Carolina
blue.
Remember them
Carolina
well.
blue.
This gets better.
Tar Heels?
This gets better. I was with my dad, and we were at the mall, and we were in KB Toys. I don't know if you guys
KB
remember.
Toys.
Oh, yeah.
I remember that.
They're gone now, but they were a good fucking
KB
toy
Toys.
store.
That was
Yeah,
good
you
times.
youngsters, you should just be multiple different toy stores in the mall.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
right.
And you had to hit them all.
Toys
Got
R
it.
Us, KB Toys, and then like what was the other like?
Well, if
you
your
had,
parents
like,
were
the
cool, they'd
science
take you to
store.
Spencer's.
Right,
There was always the
Spencer's
science
was
store.
good.
Spencer's
Science
was
store
good.
was always fun. Brookstone was like a cool
Natural
place to go.
Wonders.
That's right.
Oh
totally.
my God, natural,
Natural
wonders.
Wonders.
Want a
That was
crystal?
my favorite fucking store,
Yeah,
dude.
here's our tray of rocks.
Yeah,
I love those rocks.
That shit was
Sediment.
I love them rocks, man.
I like them
It was
rocks.
smooth as hell.
I mean, I am a rock climber, so you
he
know.
is a rock climber,
and a collector.
Right.
but he's also
A shit.
pants shitter.
Yeah,
So let's
yeah.
get back
Baby
to it.
Blue- All right, so baby blue Dickies. I'm with my dad, and I'm walking through.
Sounds like Mike's bullet point. You guys want to hear Baby Blue Dickies?
This is brilliant. I'm walking through what if I remember correctly, like wherever like the World War II toys were. Like I love the World War II toys. Like
It's a
for some
history
reason,
buff.
like
Green Army man.
yeah, I'm not an army man.
Should
No,
we call
the
this
Green
segment
Army.
World
yeah,
War
yeah, yeah,
II?
yeah, the Green Army men, or like
Oh,
the more
yeah.
like the GI Joe soldiers. They got like super detailed at one point. I like collected them, like anything World
Big
War
G.I.
II.
Joe fan.
You know, Saving Private Ryan like fucking ruined my childhood. Just saying.
Damn.
Like I wanted to
What?
be a soldier. Like I got serious and shit.
Oh,
after
from
watching
that
movie.
movie. That was a good movie.
That movie like changed my life
That was a
for a
good
little
movie.
while. Yeah.
It's a great.
So back to shitting my pants.
Right.
Saving Private Ryan, World War II. I'm in the aisle. I see like two cute girls.
Oh,
I don't know what they were doing. Yes, it's fucking
girl.
true.
Look at these Carolina Blues.
They went around to like the girls' toys aisle, and so I was like, well, like I kind of had to fart. Or what I believe.
The dreaded I kind of have to fart story.
That's how most of these shit your pants stories start.
Dude, don't
Yeah, don't trust a fart. So I walk around the aisle and I'm like, well, they're not gonna come in this aisle. Like this is World War II toys. Like I'm safe here. This is my safe zone. So I what I believed to be would be a fart. Like I let one out and it just squeezes
Wasn't.
out a little too much. It was not a fart. It
was not a
deceived
fart.
me. It disappointed me.
Did you have
let
draws
me
on?
down. I did.
You did.
It doesn't matter though.
No,
Went
no,
right
Well,
through.
you know what?
Right through.
It was wet. It
Don't
was
have draws on
moisture.
and you shit your pants. You wish you had draws on.
Yes.
Did this poo hit your ankle?
Oh no! It went all the way down.
It went all the way down.
Ah, the
It went
dripper.
all the way down. Stained the blue pants. The girls are now gone. Like, I'm
Carolina
like,
Brown?
that's. I'm like,
Did
I
they see
considered
it happen?
They didn't see it happen.
Okay.
Unfortunately, I considered like,
Did you limp out of there?
trying to like rub it in with my pants. Like, I could fix it.
I'll
In the
soak it
90s,
I
it
can
was-
fix
Fix this. I can
Rub
still
it
talk.
in.
Yeah,
It was all white socks in
Yeah.
the 90s too.
Oh,
Dickies
yeah.
and
Totally
white
white
socks.
socks.
Yep.
white socks stained.
Done.
Dicky pants, try
You
to
gotta
rub it
toss
in.
all that.
Now they're brown, green, kind of. You know what I mean? And I, it was subtle, but it was there, and it smelled. So I was like, "Fuck, this isn't happening."
We forget
So
about the smell.
I do like the half, like extra step, like you know what I mean. Like if you've ever had like your balls chafed really bad or whatever.
Oh,
you
yeah,
know
it's a
that
waddle.
extra step.
Oh,
you do?
yeah.
Yep.
I have that going, and my dad looks at me and he goes, "I know that walk."
Oh.
And he goes, "We're going home. It's okay."
No, I too have worn baby
That was
Yeah.
cool though.
Dickies, son.
Yeah.
That's cool.
I know
of
that
him.
walk,
Yeah.
son.
Not to
knew.
air you out, not be like, my man.
I
shit is
feel like your
good."
dad was almost a
What?
little proud.
Yeah.
He might have been a little proud.
Yeah.
You are now a man.
He
Yeah.
limped away from that. Good job.
Mazel tov,
Took
son.
me
How old were you again?
Like 13.
Oh, that's at that age too, where you're just embarrassed about shit.
Totally. I was
Totally
so
awkward.
embarrassed. I think I was
Oh.
like bright red.
Yeah.
It was terrible.
And brown.
Like
Yeah,
at this
and
age,
brown.
you're like, I shit my pants.
Carolina
Yeah.
Brown.
I
Carolina.
actually have not ever shit my pants.
Well, fuck
That's a
you,
thing on
bro.
this show. That's
Yeah.
why, you know.
And that's why you're,
I've shat on my pants, but not like from, yeah.
How
I
do
was
you make that
pulling them
admission?
down,
You
almost
shit his
had them
pants
off,
down?
and hit the edge, dude.
I feel like
Yeah.
I'm getting close
Yep.
now.
Can we,
I feel like
can
I'm
we
getting
spike
close.
his whiskey with some colon blow?
right.
Let's do it.
Fucking make it
Colon blow?
shit. You know, in the movies, it was always like colon blow.
Yeah, remember how everyone's phone number
Remember
was
Van Wilder
555?
with the dude
Yeah.
shot?
What's your number?
They gave him
555.
the-
In the
Alright,
movie,
fuck
they give
off.
him colon
Colon
and it
blow.
said colon blow, like BL.
Or if
Never.
there's no
What type
sponsors,
of
it'll be
weird,
like beer.
Yes.
Louisiana shit is
Beer.
that, dude? It's fucking
Well,
Colon
it doesn't
blow.
actually
shit.
exist. All
Yeah.
you need is some fucking.
Who's gonna walk up to a counter in a store? Yes, colon blow. Bam. just
That
set it on
sounds like the
counter.
best
And in the movies, it's
hardcore
in a
band
big
of all
ass tub,
time.
like a thing of
Trying
protein
shit.
powder, like,
Yeah.
like boom, and like the mist comes off of it and shit. Colon
I want
blow.
to. We are colon blow.
Yeah.
Was it
We're
Van
here to
Wilder
shit in
or-
your eardrums.
We should make a laxative that's sponsored by the Dirty Heads called the Brown Note.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, right?
Yeah, the brown
Dirty
note's
Note.
a thing.
Real
the
genius.
brown note's a thing. Dave hits the brown note sometimes on his bass, and
What, when you have to poop a little?
yeah, there's a note.
The
There's
dirty
a
note.
you hit. That right when that it gets so low, you're like, oh,
And he'll turn and look.
I gotta go.
He'll turn and look and give you that look, like,
Yeah.
Hit
Yeah.
that brown note, son.
Or you could call it the Dirty Note.
The dirty
the
note.
dirty note.
We could.
Well,
We
for your
could.
band, it makes
Change
sense.
lives.
It makes
Either way,
sense, dude.
change lives.
Change
Change
lives.
lives.
Lives
There's
changed.
options.
Mike, you got any more
Yeah.
list stories?
Yeah, read some more names off.
You goddamn
So we've now
bastards.
tackled Brokeback.
Barcelona.
Barcelona.
Hooker.
Mm-hmm.
What else you got?
There's Mellencamp cigarette, Tinder. There's one that I don't even understand. It says Penta Constellations. I don't even know what the fuck that means. I wrote this list at a bar. Wow.
Yeah,
You know
I was
what?
gonna
While I
Just
was
for fun.
prepping for the last one, which
I think that this will be educational for some of our listeners. Let's hear Tinder.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tinder. You can give
Well,
some pointers, help some people out.
again, we should be sponsored by Tinder, so we're working on that.
Yeah, you get as many swipes as you want.
So, back when I was a single man, I on tour, and this was right when Tinder was first like taking over. I paid for Tinder, and a lot of people gave me shit for like, "Whoa, you pay for that shit?" But I could like say I'm in Atlanta today, but I'm in Charleston in 2 days. I could start Tindering in Charleston and set everything up.
The pre-Tinder is a
Pre-Tinder.
new thing. I love that.
Because
Yeah, that's worth it.
Any kind of classy lady isn't just going to come out that day.
Great idea.
You know, I
Warm
can't
her
talk
up.
to her for
Yeah.
5 minutes. I got to put 24 hours into it. So
Right.
I've never Tindered. I
Me either.
I,
You missed
I
me.
was wrapped
Missed
up
me.
before any of these dating app things came out.
Yeah.
Are you
is a-
looking for a classy lady on Tinder?
You can be.
It
we're
can
gonna
happen
call it that for
accidentally,
now.
maybe.
Okay.
we're just going to, and to be honest, we were just looking for ones that say yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
Classy.
But the Tinder, it was very addictive and it was very fun. Like it was so much action on Tinder that I would say like the most horrible things or dumbass things. Like there was this site called Tinder Fails, which people would say
Are
these
you on
like
that?
dumbass pickup lines. Now, I'm not on it, but I would go to that site and I would say these lines to these girls and see what would happen. And we had a lot of fun because there was so much Tinder action flying around. So that was a good summer.
Dude, my touring
not
life
Tinder.
occurred before Tinder and then after Tinder.
Yeah,
I had a gap where I wasn't in a band, and that was like the Tinder gap. And then I came back to touring, and I had a lady. So missed Tinder on both
Yeah, I
sides.
never
fucked that up.
even
never
had the
Tindered
app
once. I
on my phone.
I wish I could have had that moment because
It's
at the barbershop
insane
I
to
work
me.
at.
I talked
love
about it,
watching
yeah.
people Tinder, man.
Dude,
With
it's-
my
it's fun.
friends.
It's
Love
fun to
watching.
just sit there and play God and judge
Sometimes
people.
they'll hand.
Yeah.
It's so funny.
Yeah,
They'll
like
hand
your
me their
eyebrows.
phone.
Oh yeah,
They'll be
I'll
like,
ask
"Here you
my
go."
friends.
Judge
my
your
friends
swipes.
that do
Like,
Tinder.
I
Judge
don't like you have a
swipes. Yeah.
I'm like,
typo.
give me your
Nah.
phone. Open your Tinder. Let me find
Yes,
you a link.
I will
and
say-
I go through there
Speaking of,
and
are
I
we-
like read
I
the,
was
the stupid bios and shit.
Yeah.
And they're like, "You're reading? I just swipe." And I'm like, "I'm not really trying to. This is just fucking hilarious."
Yeah, but
you
if
know?
you read, I mean, you might find your fucking soulmate. You know?
No, and I hope people
Alrighty.
do. I hope people do. But
I'm
the
a
people
hopeful
that
ass
I
guy.
know that use Tinder,
Yeah,
they're not
dude,
looking
you
for their
never know.
soulmate.
They're
They're looking
people.
for their
They're
whole
people
mate.
too.
Your
You'd
whole
be surprised.
Yeah. The guy at the barbershop, I remember, I'm all, well, is there a criteria? He goes, boobs.
Tinder people. There are definitely the quick, like, I'm just trying to get some action Tinder people.
Yeah.
And then there are the ones that still believe that they could find the right person for them. And they write an extensive bio.
Yes,
And they have
I
all the
love that.
information, every little thing about them. But what they don't realize is that by writing all that shit down, it just makes you look fucking crazy.
Yeah.
It really does. Like I think my Tinder
So I
website.
shouldn't-
I've
I should
stepped
take
away
that
from
off?
Tinder. For the record, I've stepped away from it. So,
Yeah,
Well, see, now there's,
sorry,
all these
Tinder.
Yeah.
But
He's
there's
on the grinder now.
I kept it simple. Yeah, Grindr.
You're on the G now.
Hey, Grinder's some real shit. Dude.
More
That's all I
focused
gotta
into
say.
what he's into.
Yeah, I have some homies that grind, and they get more laid. They get laid more than
Yeah.
anybody
Yeah.
I fucking know. It is insane. That world is a little bit different.
Yeah.
And
So
they,
my
this
buddies,
is a more
being the
cutthroat.
good friends that they are, one time they set up a Grinder account with my picture
Oh,
and my name,
That's
and
good
every
friends.
time we would
That's
go out
friendship.
together, they would open that account up and they would start hitting up whoever was very
Right.
close by, and they were just trying to get someone to come hit on me,
come.
come, and
Yeah.
thankfully
Yeah.
for me, it
See
never
you,
happened because I
Cement.
don't know how that would have been awkward.
Oh,
But good
Duddy
friends,
on
good
Grindr,
buddies,
dude.
good
Lot of-
buddies.
Not a lot of messages.
Oh!
The skateboard crew has a new
Damn.
member, Anthony.
Damn.
Get on
We
there,
have just
Red.
brought in the
Oh,
homies.
Red, I'm so
Red,
glad
you
you're here, buddy.
missed it.
Because guess what?
Dude.
Oh, I'm so jealous of that Nodus board right there.
Oh, nice.
Oh
new
my
board.
God, I'm
Anthony
so
got a new
jealous.
Show
board.
the camera.
Anthony got
Oh,
that's nice.
Gentle Giant
That's
Media
nice.
got a new 80s style skateboard to join the skate gang.
It's Satan backwards.
Dude, yeah, I know. You remember that? They got banned from a lot of skate shops for that.
Can't go wrong with that.
Wow, Red.
Oh.
Hey, Red.
Red.
You got called out earlier on
You got
this very
called
show.
out.
A nice pink skateboard, bro.
You dig this?
All right, so for
Hold
all
on,
the
hold on.
listeners,
You can have the seat.
all right, boys,
Hold on here.
for all the listeners, let's set the
Because we
scene
need
here.
to get Mike. We need to get Red on a mic here.
Yeah.
So we're gonna take a quick pause. Let's pause. We're gonna set you guys up. I'm gonna take a piss, and we're gonna.
I got to
continue
piss too.
this.
Okay, quick pause in the action, and we're going to commence. All right, we're back. It got crazy there for a second. We had to take a break.
We had some visitors join us. We paused for a second, and we are back. Earlier in the episode, you heard us talking about the ARM-ageddon 2019 taking place August 9th, live from El Paso on our Patreon page.
That's right.
And earlier it was just
From the
Big
border.
Mike. Big Mike just shouting out that he was going to take down Red. Red is here now. Red is here now to defend himself.
no.
Red, how you feel about this?
I just walked into this thing, but I just walked in here, man, and I now I'm just kind of getting caught up on the latest and greatest, and we're saying we have a little showdown in Texas. Is that what
I mean, Red, you guys
Showdown.
know that this showdown's been looming, right? You guys have been eyeballing each other at the merge booth, and, they've been walking past each other backstage, and, they say hello, and they keep it cordial.
Yeah, yeah.
But inside, you can see fires burning from behind both of these dudes' eyes. Am I wrong when I say that, Red?
I don't know. We just I don't know.
Can we get an old fashioned?
I don't know.
Red's all, I'm just trying to get a fucking Mountain Dew, bro.
All right,
from the
so
catering.
one more time, I'm gonna pump this.
Dude, a fucking arm wrestle popped up. Who knows?
August 9th,
August 9th,
Live?
19, El Paso, Texas. Me, Red, ARM-ageddon. It's going down. You ain't ready.
I'm ready.
You ain't ready.
I'm ready. You know, Texas is an open carry state, sir, and I got guns.
You better fucking up them holsters, kid.
Once again, August 9th.
Saying.
If you want
Hey.
to watch this go down, you need to sign up for our Patreon page. We will be airing this live.
The Patreon link will be below this
9th.
YouTube feed somewhere,
Yes.
right? Is that how you
we're
say
gonna,
it?
We're gonna
Old
make
man
it very
joke.
obvious on where to find the Patreon.
You're gonna find the Patreon. For fuck's sake.
You're gonna find it. But if you want to watch this go down, you will need to be a member of the Patreon page. August. Can we get a stand up like?
Yeah, can we see
like
these two men?
one, too?
For the listeners, go to YouTube and watch this video. These are big boys,
Oh,
dude.
this is gonna be
Oh,
one
for
for the
fuck's
ages.
sake, dude.
I'm doing right now.
Hey, break it up!
Back in your corner.
Give me some CBD.
God, for the listeners, they almost
All
fought.
right.
Oh, for
You
the
guys
listeners,
both need CBD.
Give me some CBD.
for the listeners at home,
Fucking.
these two big men almost fought. There was almost 600 pounds of just pure steel fighting inside of our suite.
600.
Yes, it's a suite that we have right here in Hotlanta. Oh,
Remember,
boys.
if you are listening and you want to see these gentlemen, go to our YouTube page. Check out our YouTube page, Feeling Good with Daddy, YouTube. You can watch these episodes. You can see these gentlemen. You can get fucking psyched up for August 9th. Armageddon, it's going down.
It's happening.
Wow, dude. All I can say to that is,
Is there anything? I'm going to give you guys each 1 second to say something to your fans. Go ahead.
yeah, Mike, go ahead and address the fans.
Keep on being you. I love you.
All
Red?
right, dude. Red
Good
Dog,
dogs.
what do you got to say to all the fans out there?
Oh yeah, just keep on trucking, man. We'll see you down in Texas for the showdown.
Oh!
Yeah, good one.
Okay,
Just
dude.
Good
repeat
one.
what I said.
Oh,
Good one.
all right.
All
Oh,
of a sudden.
Good one.
yeah.
Good one.
Oh, dude.
All right.
You just woke the Winnipeg Rhino
Oh,
over there,
yeah.
dude. He's about to start charging,
The
bud.
winner gets an 18-pack of Molson.
There's a fresh case of Molson on the line.
Here,
Oh, dude, you got it, dude. This showdown will take place directly at the border. One of the boys will win if the hand lands in
wall.
the
On
U.S.,
the
and
wall.
if the hand lands in Mexico, the other boy, we're going to decide who's who. But, dude, it's going to be a straight-up battle for the ages. I can't believe it. Armageddon, El Paso, Texas, August 9th. Holy shit. Patreon's alive. The internet's alive. No one can stop talking about it. What's up next, Teddy?
You know what, Red? Thank you for stopping by.
Oh,
Yeah,
Big
man,
Red.
yeah.
I'm
dude.
gonna bring Ben back in because
Yeah,
he's
yeah.
gonna
Bring
tell
Ben
some
back
camp
in.
story.
Bring it in.
Woo!
All right, Red.
You're
Later, my
right.
brother.
There you go.
All right. So
Wait,
I'm gonna
hold on.
bring.
Are we doing? We got the heavyweight division. Are we doing a lightweight division or middleweights or?
If something
That's a good
pops
question.
up,
There could be
mean, well,
more.
dude,
I mean, Ben's been. He's
There could be more. There could be more.
yeah. You know what? There might be some undercard matches. We don't know yet, but there will
Featherweight.
definitely.
You know what? We're gonna
Welterweight?
line up some. We're gonna line up some
There's
pre-matches.
some shit that can go down.
Hell yeah.
Prelims. We'll have prelims.
We can do
Maybe
some-
the prelims will be free to everyone, but if you want to watch the
We
main
can do a
event,
warm up, like a crowd warmer.
Yeah.
I can warm
Dude,
up
the way
crowd.
Ben said welterweight, it sounded like he said welterweight, and then I just pictured like someone's dad. Like we're doing a welterweight.
Walter.
I did
Yeah, I
say
don't know.
welterweight. I did.
Welterweight.
Yeah, I
maybe
did.
we get some fans to come and arm wrestle each other.
Boom.
Oh,
Ooh, so here you go. When you guys hear this episode, hit us up in the comment, and just like we definitely sent you all great prizes, we'll get back to you and possibly see if we can set you up with a match at the border as
Just
well.
send us like a picture of your guns. You just
Oh,
be like,
yeah.
See, I got
Oh,
mini
yeah,
guns.
That's
dude.
really all we need.
Let me see the guns.
These are
Those
mini
are some
guns.
guns.
Dude, they're
Those
fast.
Yep,
Those
little
are
mini
heavy
guns.
guns.
Those are heavyweight
We'll need you to
guns.
set like an apple next to it or something so we can get some sort of size dollar bill, hold
Maybe
up
just
today's
like a grape
paper.
or something will do. But
Okay, yeah, raisin. We don't know.
I'm a grape nut.
There's different weights.
Half a Bud Light can.
Oh, there you go. A hobo tumbler.
Yeah,
You're
man.
going to cut your mouth on that.
Dude,
The hobo tumbler, dude.
All right, so here we
Folded it
go.
over.
All right.
We've been through this.
We got a
We're
band.
We're gonna get into a band
coming,
camp story. So you know about it. Anything from your just time from fucking born to now, just a story that stands out to you that is just a great story. We
The
wanna
day
hear
after
it.
I was born.
Hold on one sec.
There are so many.
Oh, and this one time at band camp,
Oh, that's
There you go.
nice.
You're ready
I
now.
like that. That inspired me to like think of like some country ass shit, but well,
I
like
played that little
since
guitar thing.
we're on tour, since we're here on the road, I think I'll go with a road story for
Nice.
this one. But there are
Nice.
many band camp stories. You know, there are many. You know, it's future episodes.
We'll have you
and
back
shit.
on for
Yeah,
more.
you know? So there's something called bus call for those of you out there who don't know what bus call is.
I don't think Sean Haygood knows what
Yeah.
bus call is.
So bus call is the time in the morning when you have to be. Well, there's lobby call and bus call. Sometimes it's lobby call, which is the time that you should be ready to get on the bus, and then there's bus call, which is the absolute limit of the time you have available to be on the bus with your shit packed, ready to go. We're rolling. We got to make it to the venue. So bus call is your limit. You got to be on the bus. All of your bags need to be in the bay, the space underneath the bus. You got to be ready to fucking go. Sitting down, ready. So my bus call, I think, for this tour was 6:30 a.m., something like that. And I definitely stayed up way too late. It's easy. You just start drinking a couple beers with the boys. The hotel bar, suddenly it's 2:30 a.m. and you're like, shit, bus calls at like in a couple hours. Like I did try to get some sleep. I have to work tomorrow for like 12 hours, usually something ridiculous.
Yeah.
Is that
First one, as same thing as a rigger, your first one in, last one out, so it's going to be a long day. I was having some phone troubles. Had the first, I think I had like an iPhone 5 at this point, and it was like kind of broken, but it was still working enough to the point where I could trust it to set an alarm. So I set an alarm for 6 p.m.
Oh, yes.
Oh, yes.
The dreaded
The
wrong.
dreaded
Yeah.
wrong fucking, and I just like, boom, 6 p.m. I'm like drunk as shit, laying in my bed, like, fucking good, dude. I'm gonna be good.
You're good.
I'm responsible.
Yeah, I'm
dude. Fuck.
responsible.
Yeah.
Well, already
I
did
got
work.
this. 6 p.m. Yeah, p.m. Boom. And so like suddenly, like I wake up, I snap to life, and it's like 5:59 or like something close as fuck. And I look at my phone, and there's like calls from everybody: production manager, wardrobe chick who was definitely trying to look out for me. Like everyone was calling me. I was the second rigger on this one. The head rigger was calling me. I snap into life. I'm like, holy shit, I'm gonna be late. I throw my clothes on. Like my bags are already packed, thank God. So like grab my bags and I'm rolling out, and then like boom, the bus is gone. And I'm like, holy shit! Like I just got fired.
You got oil slicked.
This is my first.
You got oil
Yeah,
slicked.
I got oil spotted. You know what I mean?
spot.
Holy shit! Like, what am I gonna do? So I immediately call a cab. I get a cab. I don't care how much it costs. Throw down like $100. Like I just give them $100. I'm like, just get me there. So I somehow managed to beat our bus to the gig, and I'm like trying to act like nothing happened. Like
Where
nobody
you guys
noticed.
been?
Yeah, exactly. Just like,
I came here and checked some shit out early, guy.
Totally opened up the bay, grabbed my rigging gear out, my soft tapes, my 100-foot soft tapes, and just like nonchalantly walking in, like, oh no, I was there, I made it. My production manager's quiet, just like he's a tough ass dude. This was on tour with Motley Crue, actually. Just like name drop a little bit.
No big.
You're pretty cool.
Yeah,
You're
their
pretty
last
cool.
their last.
For those of you who
tour.
don't know who Motley Crue is, they've
Yeah.
done some stuff.
They did.
Look
They've
them
done
up.
some
Look
things.
them up.
You know,
Had a couple mild hits.
yeah, mild. They were a pretty big band.
Yeah,
We
yeah.
did I hung a roller coaster for Tommy Lee. That was some crazy shit. Anyways, so I show up. I get there before the venue. My production manager, like after loading, we're all done. I think I'm good. Like fuck yeah, dude. Like they didn't even notice I was gone. Like someone was calling me. My production manager didn't. Maybe he didn't know I wasn't on the bus. I thought I made it. I thought I was all good. I get a call to the production office. Sure enough, I look at the wall and bam, right there on the fucking wall is a plane ticket with my name on it.
No.
Going fucking home. He just points and he goes, look at that. He's like, he was trying to fuck with me. He's kind of an asshole. He was like, you're fucking done. You're going home. And then he was like, unless you can apologize to everybody in the middle of load-in right now. And he was like, he said something like, you have 30 minutes to
But
come
you
up
made
with an
load-in.
apology. What
You
was
made it.
I made it, yeah.
You made it to load-in.
I
know,
totally
that
made it to
is like
load-in.
a little.
But you missed bus call.
But I missed bus call, and it's like
So
principle.
everybody was worried about you for
They
a
were
while.
worried. They were concerned. I'm like the rigger. I got to be there first. I got
Which
to be
is
responsible.
it's a big deal
It's
in
a
our
big
world.
deal. It is
When
a big
somebody
deal.
doesn't make a bus call,
Totally.
where are they? Are they safe? Are they alive?
Yeah,
That's
it could
right.
be a
and,
lot of
and, and you
things.
know what? Just
Yeah.
to be honest, like this was the second time I was late. I was
Oh.
late for a bus call before.
Yeah,
this.
he's a
Ooh.
repeat
Ooh.
offender. Okay.
Ooh, this
now.
one time at band camp.
Yeah.
At this time, guys, like I had dreads. You know what I mean?
Oh,
like,
and you had
I was like,
You can't trust dreadlocks.
Yeah, some fucking wild shit. Yeah, it's it was a little bit different, a little more laid back. It wasn't so tight. I was like, it'll be fine, you know? It's like, fucking just rig some points, go climb up there, whatever. Yeah, it's not whatever. Shit goes down. So I made it there. I'm on stage. I think I'm all good. No sweat. I walk into the production office. You know, I think nothing of it. And then I see the plane ticket. I'm like, holy shit, I'm fired on my first tour. Like, what the fuck? My career, like all my dreams
First
crashing,
tour was
burning.
Motley Crue?
I think I'm fucked. It gives me this one little sliver of an opportunity, like just like almost like just like a taste of it. Like he's gonna fuck this anyways. I'm just gonna throw it at him. He was like, you can apologize to the entire crew and we had a crew of like 83 people on this one. So I was like, that's a lot of fucking people to apologize to. So sure enough, the middle, you know, we're maybe 3/4 of the way through load in, and Robert comes out and he goes, all right, everybody stop what you're fucking doing. Oh, Ben,
Man.
get up here. Stand on the riser. So I'm standing on the drum riser for Tommy Lee. I'm standing on his riser. And he goes, you were late, and I need you to apologize to everybody. So I'm like, oh, fuck. This is really going to suck. And fortunately, like I said, he gave me a little bit of time to think about it. And I was able to come up with, he thought I was going to get up there and just like bawl it. And like, I'm so sorry. Like, I'm, you know, cry, maybe like a little bit of tears. But I was like, no, fuck that. Like, I'm going to come up with some good ass reasons why it's not it's not responsible. It's not respectable. It's, you know, you can't be trusted. Like, I broke it down to like, well, on a social level, the reason why, you know, you can't be late, and on a team level, and like why it's irresponsible and you have to trust me. And I broke it down on all these different levels, and I managed to get up there and I gave like a full-on speech.
Nice.
To the point
Like
like
a
I had
Braveheart
like
Yeah.
roadies. I had roadies, you know, with their jaws
Poignancy.
dropped. Like, what the fuck?
We're
type
gonna
of-
go out there and play this show.
Dude, I like motivated the crew, and like fortunately, like I managed to come back in, and it was like he like took the plane ticket and he was like, all right, kid, and ripped it up and threw it on the floor. And he was like, you're hired for the next week, and we'll see what happens.
Adaptability, people.
Adaptability.
We talked
Adaptability.
about this earlier in the episode. Sometimes things are not going to be exactly what you imagined or what you hoped for, but you got to adapt. You got to persevere. What was that saying you had, Josh? Adapt, innovate, and overcome.
Boom.
Yeah.
Boom.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
right.
That's right, people.
Yep.
Adapt, innovate to overcome.
Overcome.
Are we going out, Dad?
Yeah.
We didn't do that.
What? What do you want to do? Oh, wait, hold on. No, we're not going out. Turn that music off.
Come back.
We didn't go to the whiteboard.
Oh, we
favorite
didn't go to the whiteboard.
Are you pissed off about anything?
I
Do
mean,
I
I
need to
fucking
choke
could
slam
be,
the fucking
dude.
whiteboard?
I could be, dude. Tell me something that I could be pissed off about right now, and I could get pretty mad real quick. dude, if I
People
got it.
asking you to hit their vape pens.
Oh, for fuck's sake,
Hey,
dude.
people.
Here we
Come
go,
the
dude.
fuck on.
fucking
He doesn't
hate
want to
to
hit.
do
Give me the board.
God damn, I don't write this way. All right, dude.
You
Here's
do
the
it. Oh, you wanna
deal.
write the other-
Here's what a lot of. Oh, there you go. Give me something. Thank you. Because, yeah, dramatic effect.
effects.
Here's the deal. I work at a merch booth during this tour. I work at the Cutlass merch booth. Okay, it's my brother's clothing line, and
Topless.
I am kind of the
dope as
Brit.
fuck.
I'm dope as fuck.
They're
And
comfortable.
and,
His titties are
and
out.
fans
Most comfortable
look at people
hoodies.
come to the booth because they love the podcast. People come to the booth because they love my brother's band, and because I'm related to him, I'm somehow some sort of flesh bridge
pretty
to
sexy.
Duddy. You got it, dude. So I love
whole
it.
other
Most of these
story.
people
Flesh
are amazing, and they come up to the booth, and I love them, and they're great, and we have little conversations with them, and they leave. But for some reason, everyone wants you to smoke off their fucking vape pen.
I think you're going to have to hold the board.
Ben, hold the board. God damn it, dude. Let's
can
do
do
it
it.
this way.
You're a rigger.
All right,
Hang
now
it-
here's
hang it
the
from the
deal.
ceiling.
First of all, before we get started, thank you. Thank you for offering me your vape pen. Now, no thank you. I don't know you, okay? I'm not the type. Hey, look, would you ever take a bite of a banana and go, hey, dude, you need a little banana hitter? No, you'd never fucking do it. So here's the deal. I'm at a merch booth, dude. I'm at it's Cutlass merch booth. The band is down here, and there's fans, and they love it, and that's great, and that's part of the show. But the important shit is we're at the merch booth, and fans are coming here because they love Duddy, who's here, and I'm over here, and I'm related by DNA strands. Is that how they look? With the like a fucking double helix? We have we share.
We
So
were just talking about shitting your pants. I think that's definitely. Yeah, all right.
That's a shit.
Yeah.
So people are here. They're loving Duddy. I'm here. They're thinking there's Duddy, but his brother's here. DNA strands connecting them too. If I go over here and maybe if I get Jake to smoke my vape pen, here's my mouth, vape pen, eyes, fucking tokes. Maybe this type of DNA will be this, and Duddy's DNA will go on my vape pen, and then I'll stick it in my, I don't know, urethra. I don't pretend to know what you want, but no. Here's the deal. When was the last time any of you brushed your teeth when you come up to my booth? I'm going to need physical proof, today's paper, holding it with a watch, telling me what time. And then I'm going to want you to Listerine wash the fuck out of your vape. I'm still not going to toke off it. Still not going to toke off it. This is a job. I'm at work. Can you respect my job? You're trying to get me to do drugs at my job? Would you take a bite of an apple and then make me bite the same bite hole off the apple that you... Would you do that to anyone? Would anyone do that? And if they did, why? And who are they?
Was that apple in your pocket all day long?
Oh, hi. I just no biggie, dude. First of all, let me shake your hand. Sweat splash, dude. I'm doing more hand sanitizing than selling.
Pocket vape?
Oh, dude, I'm 3 handshakes in and I'm sanitizing, dude. I don't go a 4th, but I'm not doing it. Hi, my vape pen's been in my pocket for 73 hours. It's been on 45 different people's mouth in the parking lot. We were tailgating out there, and I'd like to stuff it in your face. I don't fucking think so, dude, because I don't want... You got it. AIDS, everybody. And here's a middle finger. Fuck you. And thank you. Most importantly.
Thank you. All right. Listen, people, it's an epidemic. We get it. We get it.
I think they got it.
And the people who do this, you're probably great fucking people.
You're all
Don't get me
lovely,
wrong.
and thank you,
You're just
firstly.
trying to be nice. You're
You're
having a good time.
good
You're
people.
partying. You're out. You're doing your fucking thing. And the first thing that comes to your mind is, want to hit my vape pen? Dude.
And it's a lot. I've gotten this exact one like 4 times. Hey, bro, you need a smoke break?
I mean, like we.
Well, you
don't
said
have,
it's so cool.
Do you mean...
I don't get it. We're on tour. Like we don't fucking have the supply already.
Yeah.
Like, what's like a
Yes.
bargaining chip? Like if
Yeah.
if I let this dude hit my vape, maybe he'll give me a discount on the cutty deal. Like, I don't get it, dude. It's like I don't like. Are you trying to be my friend? Like I'm just trying to sell some shit, right? Like,
Dude, look, it's lovely people. They're fucking awesome.
That's what I'm saying.
But I'm also
I'm
gonna
sure
smash you on the
mean
whiteboard. It's
well.
what has to happen.
And when you're doing this, you probably don't even realize
Yeah.
you're just thinking, hey man, you want to smoke? You want to smoke? Fucking thank you. That is very
Yes,
nice
I do.
of you. But the reality of the fucking situation is you suck on it all day and you put it in your pocket. And then you take it out and you suck on it, and you probably have other people suck on it, and then you stick it in your
Yeah.
pocket. That's kind of a personal fucking thing.
Hey,
now.
dude,
That's
you-
your
That's just
Hey, dude, you want to
It's
suck on?
not
Hey, you want to
sanitary.
suck on this
Hygiene.
pencil that's been in my? You know, it's like.
Hey, yo,
no.
what's up, bro? You want to borrow my toothbrush? Nah, I'm good, bro. I'm
And
good on
we
your
have
toothbrush
lots of
thing.
weed. We have
Yeah,
we got lots of weed.
Yeah.
I have 3 different locations where
Like
I
pack
have
a
weed
fresh
in my
bowl.
day.
or
Pack a
something,
fresh
or
bowl, bro.
It
pass a
looks like the
joint. Yeah, that's a
jungle
little bit
on our
different.
buses. All right, everybody. It's just
Fucking
hay farm.
For
jungle.
more than 10 minutes, I have a
Yeah.
little stash of weed.
Yeah.
We got
It's
weed.
cute though.
We got
One
weed.
of our bunk is an indoor growth fucking scene. All right, so don't worry about
I
it.
literally, I have a plant growing inside my pocket
Yeah.
right now.
Dude.
It'll be ready by the end of the
Until
show.
we go to Florida, we're giving.
We got
Dude,
hydroponics
October's
balls.
by
harvest
Florida.
time. Harvest season's coming up.
We
See,
would never cross that state line with weed.
So that being said,
Never.
we're gonna adapt. You're gonna not share your vape pens, okay?
That's
We're not gonna do
personal
that
use.
anymore.
I know.
You're probably gonna shit your pants. That's gonna happen.
Wrenches are useful.
Wrenches are useful if you gotta
Absolutely.
tune up them biceps, right?
that's right. We saw Red do it.
August 9th,
El Paso, Armageddon.
we're gonna have the Armageddon.
And Mike's probably going to be some. I think Mike's going to be like a co-host with us.
We're
on,
gonna have
on
Mike
all
on
these
more
shows, on all the
future
tour
shows.
shows.
We're gonna have Ben back as well. Ben actually has some more good stories he wants to tell. Oh, wait a second.
Can you hear
Wait a
it,
second. We're gonna stop this right now.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
We're gonna stop this right now
For fuck's sake.
for a special edition of Oops, I Shit My Pants. Anthony?
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 Need you to get up, Big Mike.
Oh boy!
But don't think I'm not.
We've got,
you
I
can-
forgot
you can
Anthony
take
was
your
like, yo,
list
I got a
with you.
special story for you.
I'm gonna
So-
need actually Reddit to sit in here too.
We got
Whoa!
Anthony, the gentle giant.
This is
Whoa!
about the family now.
Whoa!
You know what, Josh? Why don't you come on in here?
Okay. Should I leave?
No, you can stay. It's kind of involves you.
I'll drive the camera.
Did you shit your pants on this tour?
Hold on.
Oh
Josh,
my
you coming
God.
Oh no!
He shit his pants on the
Oh
door.
no! What happened?
Yeah, what's happening right now? What's going on?
Climb over. Right here.
I'm trained professional.
Here, we'll go like this. Oh shit!
Oh, I'm so excited for this.
This is an exclusive. I haven't told anybody. No girlfriend. No.
Leave that.
For the listeners,
He's not in the shot.
for the
I'm not
listeners,
sure
Ben
now.
keeps throwing spitting vape
not in the
tokes
shot.
out as a to give us like he's fog machining our whole scene over here.
So, anyways,
Okay. Okay.
I wake up on the Cutlass bus.
Ooh, that's the bus I'm on.
Same bus that all of you are
Yeah.
on.
Oh, all of us.
5
Oh, no.
a.m. My stomach's in my ass. Okay. I rush to the kitchen. I'm looking for anything I can shit in because rule number 1 is you don't shit on the bus. I'm looking for anything. I end up in the bathroom. Before I could pull my pants off, I shit myself.
No.
I end up finishing it in that little trash can, which ended up. I have photos.
Wait, is this
insert
last
photos.
night?
Hold on. Insert photos now
You have photos.
because I knew this would happen. So
Anthony is the digital media guy for the Dirty Heads. He's here
It's all about the
documenting
content.
whole tour, so he documented his own shit pants.
So
What a G.
I have photos.
Thank God.
I end up shitting this little itty bitty trash can. I end up putting in a Ziploc bag in the top bunk. Next morning, I'm laying in bed dying because all of you guys are like, "What is that fucking smell?" No!
Wait a minute.
That's why I didn't want to say
Put the shit in a Ziploc bag.
I put the trash bag in a Ziploc bag with my boxers in my top bunk, and then I just hear Jake going, "What is that smell?"
Why did you throw it out the window? Why did you throw it away?
I didn't think about that.
You throw it out the window.
You fucking burn it in the kitchen. I don't know what anything.
I
what
thought
you did.
Ziplocs were airtight.
There's a little window.
Are they not
There's
airtight?
a little window in the door. Of
When
the
you
fucking-
switch the
Nothing is
Ziploc, air
airtight
doesn't
enough for
come
that.
out.
Nothing is airtight enough for a
Including your
shit.
asshole, apparently.
No.
So then I had to wait for you little fucks to grab your skateboards and go out the bus so I could get up, grab my little shit bag, and ditch it in the trash can right outside the bus to sit in the sun all day.
Dude, this is true.
dirtbag, man.
This was
That's
yesterday.
terrible.
We were walking through the bus.
Sorry
and
about
wondering
it.
What smelled like shit, and now we know. Oh my god.
We were like, maybe the sandwich meat went bad.
I was like, what is
yeah,
going
that's what he said.
on
He's
in
like-
here, dude?
And then that night, later that night, you're like,
smell.
yeah, there's some weird, like, funky smell. I'm just like, yeah, I don't know, dude.
You had
Oh,
you had
you're a
Ziploc
monster.
Shit. Yeah,
There,
Ziploc
something
shit.
tells me
You're
that
sick.
you didn't clean all of it up. There is still some residue in that
No,
fucking bus.
I brought baby wipes. I don't play around with my
Baby
poop.
wipes are not going to get a grown man shit out of a bus.
Wait. Just to chime in, could this be a new subject? What does that smell?
Yes, it could be.
Yeah.
It could be.
I will show you guys the photos. You get the.
Why are you so proud? You guys, he's proud.
And these motherfuckers left me no toilet paper to work
Oh,
with.
he's proud.
I don't know where anything's at, and then there's the end.
Oh!
Sad face. Those are the slideshow.
Sad face.
Oh my god.
What else is there to do?
Jake, play the music. Play
That's
the
the trash
fucking
bag. That's the
music.
trash bag.
Play the music.
Fucking mic drop.
Thank you for joining us on a very special episode of Feeling Good with Duddy. Feeling Good with Dookie. I mean Duddy. Oh, wow. These tour episodes just keep getting better.
Thank you, Ben.
Armageddon.
Thank you, Big Mike. Guest,
you,
thank
Anthony.
you, fucking Anthony. Thank you, Red.
Thank you, Red.
Thank you, Josh. August 9th, Armageddon's going down. Sign up for our Patreon. You can watch it.
Oh, for Pete's sakes.
We're gonna pick one of our
Did I ruin another episode?
one of the first 100 people who sign up for our Patreon. We're gonna do a raffle. We're gonna send you that Ziploc bag from Anthony. You're gonna have that.
That'll be the only prize we actually send out.
Oh man.
Oh, thank you guys for joining
Other
us.
than that, oh, man.
Well,
Okay,
I'm gonna go take
bye.
7 showers.
Yeah.
Bye.
Lysol in the entire bus.
Yeah. True meaning of junk bomb.
Way to come through.
You saved that. You saved it.
As I was shitting, I was like, I'm not creative.